welcome back to my channel. I'm Janeta, and today we are taking a nostalgic trip back in time. This time we revisited a place we first saw about 4 or 5 years ago, the Suanto Sugar Factory in Chiayi. And wow, let me tell you, it changed a lot. First, I will show you some old photos from our first visit, so you can spot the difference yourself as the video goes on. So, a little background. The Suanto Sugar Factory was established in 1906, and during the Japanese occupation era, it was actually the third largest sugar factory in all of Taiwan. But like many things in life, it didn't go smoothly forever. In 2001, Typhoon Nari caused serious flooding, damaged the equipment, and well, that was the end of sugar production here. Sugar crash, literally. But fast forward to today, the whole area has been transformed into a cultural park. You can ride a small sugar train, stroll past charming Japanese-style dormitories, and admire Baroque-style buildings. The factory itself has been turned into a museum-style exhibit. The machines don't run anymore, but the displays are quite well done. They even show molasses slabs and give clear explanations of how sugarcane turns into the sweet stuff we love. And the train station? Completely renovated. Now it's painted in cheerful sky blue. Right next to it, they even planted a patch of sugarcane, with info boards showing the growth percentage across Taiwan. Like a science project, but outdoors. As we walked through the area, we stumbled upon old Japanese dormitories. Some of them have seen better days, but they still carry that nostalgic charm. Oh, and we met a very mysterious orange cat. He meowed at us, stared dramatically, then led us down a path, only to summon another cat and disappear without letting me pet him. So rude. I'm not saying he ghosted us, but I felt played by an orange cat. Some of the dormitories were up for adoption. Yes, adoption for buildings. But we were too late. The signs were still up though. Not sure who is adopting buildings with such high renovating costs, especially when you only get them for a few years, and there are strict rules on how to restore them. But hey, maybe someone with a passion for history and a bucket of money will give it a try. At the far end of the park, we also stopped by Jieshou Hall, which also hosted cat training classes and even served as a presidential office. After finishing up at Suanto Sugar Factory, we still had some time, so we made a spontaneous stop at another lesser-known spot nearby, the Japanese guest houses area in Minshong. It's a tiny park with just 5 buildings and barely any visitors, probably because it was the tomb sweeping day weekend. The guest houses was originally used by staff from the Minshong Broadcasting Station, and it's kept in beautiful, traditional Japanese style. It's even been registered as a historical building since 2001. What makes this place extra special? It's one of the few remaining two-story Japanese guest houses in Taiwan. The structure It's all wood and stone. The layout is in perfect Japanese style, and walking through it felt like stepping back in time. We got a little tour around this really big building, and honestly, I think it might be the largest we have ever visited, but it's still in such perfect condition. Super well maintained, like you could tell they really put effort into keeping it nice. Inside, the rooms were all sectioned off for different themes, some selling coffee, others with natural shampoos and skincare, and even Japanese style clothing rentals. And yes, even for pets. So if you have ever dreamed of dressing your dog up in kimono, dreams do come true here. And if all that browsing makes you hungry, no worries. There is even a restaurant upstairs. Honestly, the whole place felt like a mini indoor village. Definitely worth checking out if you are in the area. And that wraps up our mini adventure for today. I hope you enjoyed this Korean mix of well-known and hidden spots in Chiang with me. Taiwan has so many little historical corners. It's like opening an old book and finding a new story each time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and maybe tell me if you have been ghosted by a cat too. See you next time. Bye!